Come on in, you guys. We're out here in the we're out here searching for Nancy Guthrie. If you're watching the replay, you might want to fast forward a little bit, get to the action. Just sort of takes a couple minutes to get things going here. Awesome, we got some people flowing in. This is great. Thanks so much for jumping on board so quick. Got Michelle from New York, Melissa, Diane, Casey, TJ Wheeler's back, Kimberly, Darlene, Asian Latina girl. Hey, that sounds interesting. Tony Freedom, my friend Lisa Page, Brown-Eyed Girl. Brown-Eyed Girl. God, that's a great song, isn't it? I got Oregon, got New Zealand watching. It is awesome, you guys. So I know everybody, it's Saturday, everybody's got a lot to do. I got a lot to do today. I'll let you know what I'm doing. So I had the map, right? And then I'm doing 2 mile by 2 mile sectors, and I'm looking at logical places to search, okay? So I want to show you this place. We're out here. There's sort of town over there. And then this is the first real desert road out of town. Like, if you wanted to go somewhere quick where no one is going to see you, this would be sort of a logical place to go. You could be at Nancy's house, come down the 10 freeway, make a right, head down that road. I'll go up there and show it to you, and then come down this desert road, you guys. It's a Saturday, so there's going to be some folks driving back and forth on this, but we'll run up there and I'll show you where I'm at, and just give you my logic behind this search, and then we'll get out here. I've never been out there before, so I don't know what to expect. I think it goes to Mexico or something. It goes a long ways out here, but we'll go as far as logically possible, you know what I mean? And we'll just take a good look, and then we'll visit a little bit. So yeah, I'd show you the rig. We got Starlink on the motorcycle. There's no cell signal out here. Inside here we got spare battery, spare spark plugs, some extra water. Oh wait, I got to get more water. Hold on, you guys. Let's go get some more water. That's not enough water. If we break down out here, that's not enough water to get me out of the desert. So let's go back to the truck real quick, and we'll get more water, because actually it's thanks to you guys. Everything's hydrate, which I never used that word before I got on these live streams. We'll go up here, we'll grab the water, and then I'll show you where we're at. We'll go to the intersection, and then we'll start our search, okay? I think there's a couple houses out here this way, so there's some people going out here, but they're not looking for what we're looking for, you know? They're just driving. They're just driving, maybe texting while they drive. They're not searching the desert. So yeah, let's get that water, right? And then we'll do our search. So hold on, unlock the truck, go in here, and see, I got this full-on hydro pack, you know what I mean? That thing's awesome. Like I say, I could walk all the way to California with this. And then yeah, let me show you real quick. I don't know if you see the map or not on this GoPro. So like I say, you guys, these are the hopefully you can see this. These are the 2 mile by 2 mile squares. I've done all of these, okay? Here's Tucson. See, the city's right here. If you're gonna come out of the city, you're gonna come down one of these roads real quick. We're on one of these roads right here, you guys. And then, so you could come down this road, this little road. And then, so that's the logic of the search. Pretty soon we're gonna do the whole map, I hope, if I have time. But right now, today, this is what we're doing. So, yeah, maybe it's a wild goose chase. Maybe we'll find Nancy, you know, you just never know. So let me lock this thing. I don't think anybody's gonna rob me out here, but I'll show you where I'm at. Just show you I got the snake boots on. Yeah. Okay, let's go up to the intersection just so in case I don't come back from the desert, you guys can say, yeah, I know where he went. Right. So this is Sahuarita Road. So hopefully you can read that. And over here, Willmot Road. So you see there's a lot of, like, straight this way is actually the state prison. If you go that way is the state and the federal prison, you guys. So one of the reasons I'm out on this road, I mean, if you go straight, you get to the state prison. One of the reasons I came out here is I could easily see, I mean, this person, the kidnapper, with his outfit and his gun and all of his gear, I could easily see him saying, hey, you know what? Let's play a joke on the police by burying her by the prison. And it's also the police training center is up there. Yeah, it's a dead end. Right on. I just wanted to look at this first turn off of this road, you know what I mean? This is where people are found, you guys. They're found off of these roads, you know what I mean? I really like having these snake chaps, I'm telling you. So, okay. I just wanted to clear that. And then we'll go out, so, like I say, that way's town. Right down this road is the state prison and the police training center. So I could easily see him saying, hey, you know, let's hide her near the prison or the police training center. It's possible, right? I mean, criminal logic, like they like to taunt the police, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever the heck it is. I'm neither one, but I do know how to search, you know what I mean? So right now I'm just scanning over here. You know, I would think it would be further out, but if there's something here, it'd be further out. Yeah, there's the Exploring with Jim vehicle. And then you're not gonna, if you're gonna hide somebody in the desert, you guys, you're not gonna come out here during the day, drag somebody out here during the day. People be like, hey, what's going on? Most likely this is a nighttime occupation, you know what I mean? And then, and at night, you're not really sure what's visible from the road, you know? At night, you take someone out here, you hide them, and you say, okay, they're hidden. But I come by during the day, and you could easily spy something. So So there's a fence over here, right? There's a barbed wire fence over there. There's no fence here. So let's just keep going. This guy's driving like, what is it? That guy's very suspicious. But he's not looking up the side, so it's further than this, like this fence there, fence there. So we'll take it up the road a little ways. Which, I mean, I know what this driver is doing. He's looking at the road, right? He's like, okay, I'm driving, I gotta avoid this pothole. Let me avoid this pothole. The coyote. You know what I find myself doing now? Even when I'm not even in Arizona, I'm driving looking off the side of the road. I'm getting so used to just like looking for Nancy at different places. I think I'm sort of, maybe I'm losing it, you know what I mean? Like, it's like this Twilight Zone where they see the person everywhere. But, sorry, yeah, this kickstand is a little... I just want to see what's over here, you guys. It's just caught my eyes. It's just garbage. It's just cardboard, you know. Just real quick. Anyway, let's get back on the bike. Right, so, uh-oh. Hopefully, man, did I lose my stream? No, there we are. Hey, one touch of the button, you know. Yeah, starting to see her everywhere. But, so like I say, this is the first sort of desert road out of town. Some of them be like, oh yeah, let's take her out that Willmot Road, you know. And this is what it's going to take to find people, you know. Got to get off the road. Got to look out here, 30, 40 yards. Think of logical places to search. So that's what I'm doing. And there's a house here, so we'll take it up here a little ways. And then, yeah, one other thing, you guys. So, I appreciate all the love and support, you guys. Super chats, Venmos, people are helping me out. I really appreciate that. But where I'm going with that is, it seems like it's going to be up to us, you know what I mean? Someone sent me an email, supposedly from Cajun Navy, or the president's statement of the Cajun Navy, saying, oh, this is why we're not getting involved. I don't know if it's legit, but if it is legit, they're saying, oh, this is why we're not going to come. And then, oh, it's the sheriff. That guy. Well, you know what? Cajun Navy can be out here helping me, right? It's a big excuse. You don't need the sheriff's permission to come out here and ride down these roads on an ATV and take a look. I didn't ask his permission. Man, I don't know. Looks pretty sandy. You wouldn't go down there with a vehicle. So yeah, I'm not asking for permission. So it's like I say, it's up to us. I'll do my best. Thank goodness it's cooler today. It's not 100 degrees. It's been 100. This is where they found so many people, you guys. They take them and they put them off the side of the road, you know, like in a hurry. Gianna Fairchild, You know, so many missing people have been found after months, like dog walkers, cannon bottle collectors, which it's terrible to think that, right? More houses here. So, not here, there's houses right here. Maybe see these lights at night. Yeah, so like I say, we're this first dirt road out of town, you guys. We are, and then there's, you know, there's not an infinite number of these roads. I mean, it's not like you can't get out here in a couple months or a bunch of guys. You couldn't search them all. You look at the map, there's only, there's a house here too, we'll go past that. There's only so many. There's only so many miles of road. And then pretty soon the Mexican border's right there. So you can go this way, you get the Mexican border. North is the mountains and then Phoenix. I will search north though. I will search north of town, go around town, towards Phoenix, off in the brush. I'm just riding here, you guys, because there's a big fence on that side. But here we go again. This is more open range, so we'll slow it down a little bit. Yeah. Hold on, let me just adjust my device here. Yeah, so someone says cremated. I don't think it's cremated, you guys. This is very seldom. Maybe, like somebody said in the chat, says cremated question mark. To cremate something, okay, you need a fire, okay? You're gonna go out and start building a fire. There's helicopters flying around. People are like, oh, fire, call the fire to 911. I mean, unless you got your own crematorium somewhere, that's not gonna happen. I like this guy's fence. Take a look at this. That's cool, right? American flag fence. Only in Arizona, huh? We'll keep going this way. It's the main road. You got to make certain decisions out here. If I had more help, buy the Cajun Navy, right? You could search every road. Yeah, so that was an interesting ride yesterday. I went up that canyon. What was it? Rialto Road, or I don't know, this is nice. But I wish I'd have been able to go further. You know, it was getting late. I didn't get back to my Airbnb till after dark. And I hate to ride a motorcycle at night. And all of Tucson is construction. It's like the roads are just down to one lane. And, it's good for them and improving the roads, but keep going here. Private property. So, I don't know, it may be going pretty fast for you guys, but I'm scanning very carefully in here, you know. And then if I see something, I'm going to stop. Like I see, you can't go very far in this, you can't go very far. I'll show you in a second. So we're getting away from the houses. a nice desolate place. Thanks for the super chat, I appreciate it. Motorcycle took about 10 bucks worth of gas. Gas is paid, that's awesome. And like I say, this is your search, you guys. You guys are sort of indirectly funding the search, and then ask me to come back. Not everybody can do this, you know, get out on a motorcycle in the desert. Not many people have the equipment. And then, so I'm doing this for you guys, you know, honestly. Let's take it up here. So there's houses still here, like little mini estate. Houses here, so we'll just take it up. Like I said, I've never been here before. I just see it on the map, and I go, you know what? I got to clear this area, and then we'll move. If there's nothing here, we'll move on to the next one. You know what I mean? We'll just keep going. Maybe it dead ends here. I'm not sure. Solar and Tesla battery. You know. Okay. Well, it's interesting. We got a stack of rocks over there. Well, we'll keep going. We're all the way out here, right? If there's nothing, we'll go back. We'll go somewhere else. I thought this road bent around to the left. Let's check it out. How'd you like handing out those flyers yesterday? Yeah. If you haven't seen, go back to 3 videos ago and watch like the first 15 minutes. And then I was getting flyers out to the street level. I mean, I find these people at bus stops, homeless camps, sort of hanging out, and I'm handing them $1 million flyers. And people in the chat are like, oh, you can't tell them you're going to give them $1 million. You don't have $1 million, not your $1 million. Well, you know what? Maybe not. But if I find Nancy and they don't get the $1 million, they can sue me. I don't remember having a written contract with any of those people. I guess verbal contract. This is good. Since it's on tape, I'll just delete the video. But anyway, yeah, just trying to get the word out, you guys. Yeah, it's desolate desert out there. Not seeing anything, though. I also want to go back to Nogales. I was looking at the map. Some places we can still go down there. I guess John is going to Nogales today, something like that. Yeah, there's like some residential roads in here. Very interesting. Man, it'd be a long commute. So, yeah. Anyway. I wonder if YouTube puts subtitles later. So this is how you clear a 2 mile by 2 mile section. You know, you got to get out here and you got to visualize it. You got to see it on the ground. Like there's this fence right here. You're not going to get anybody through this fence. Very well made fence. You know, nobody's over there. So. This sort of open range here. Yeah, go back and watch my giving out the flyers. The people on the street, sort of the people. There's a lot of people like wander the streets, you know, just wander in the heat. And I hand them a flyer, and I say, hey, you find this lady, we'll give you $1 million. And they look and they go, wow, I could use $1 million, you know. I mean, I'm sure the alarm bells went off. And they look at that flyer, and I'm telling you, that's the first time they've ever seen her. And the one guy's like, oh, what's her name? I says, her name is Nancy. And he says, oh, is she a partier? I'm like, a partier? Like, you gonna party with her? Maybe you want to know, like, is she in like some party places or something? I don't know. But yeah, he wanted to know if she was a partier. I said, I don't know, I don't think so. Well, that's interesting how this road goes. It just makes this big, huge turn. Now, you can see somebody coming all the way out here and then planting something and going back to the main road. So we'll just follow that logical path, you know. We'll check that out since we're here. And then, yeah, you want to know, oh, is she a partier? Like, no, I don't know. $1 million. And then, so yeah, the first time they take the flyer and they're like, hey, this is my ticket. Which, yeah, I mean, this is where you got to get those flyers out on the street level, you know what I mean? So, yeah, town's just a little ways over there. This is one of the first desert roads out of town. There's several of them, you know. There's here. I don't want to go too much further east until I clear all of the areas closer. Let's just look down that wash. There's not many ways to get off of this main road, so it's too sandy. You'll say forget it, but it's sandy, but it's not terrible. Whoa, it is pretty sandy. Let's just go a little ways out, a little more hard pack up here. Yeah, there's people dumping stuff, you know. Come down here to dump your bricks. So we'll take it up a little ways further. Mostly ATVs definitely come through here. Wash is going forever, though. I mean, you go to its logical end and then flip it around. Man, I don't like this. I got to concentrate on the road too much. When I'm on the hardback, I can just look, you know, very carefully. Here you have to stare at the road because of the sandy terrain. I need those paddle tires. All right. Man. All right, we'll flip it around. This will go forever. I just don't seeing this as a logical spot for me. Thanks for the super chats, you guys. I'd go under some shade, and then, but the Starlink, you go under shade, I'll lose the signal because it's dependent on. This is such a waste of time. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, you're probably right, but this is how you find people. It's a waste of time to search, you see. That was a comment. This is such a waste of time. Well, you know what? Why don't you just stay on your couch, turn on your air conditioning, grab yourself another bag of chips, and turn on a basketball game, and then leave the searching and leave to other people, you know? So yeah, it's a really good example of now he's going to be roasting me the rest of the way in the chat, which is fine. But we all know yeah, so such a waste of time. I appreciate that. Turn off, please, just turn it off, and then go watch you know, go watch the latest episode of the Teletubbies or something. So anyway, that's funny. Glad I read that. So where was I? Oh, handing out flyers. I'm sure it's a waste of time to hand out flyers. It's a waste of time to search for missing people. It's a waste of time for the detectives or the FBI even to investigate the case, according to this guy. So, yeah. Anyway, I always try not to let, you know, negative people. I've known negative people in my life. And you know what? It's really best just to cut them out. Like, no matter what you do, they're like, oh, that's stupid. Look what you did. You can't do that. How's it going, brother? I'm out here searching for Nancy Guthrie, believe it or not. You heard about that case?
Yeah, I don't think so.
As you're driving around the desert, just look off the side of the road. You see a piece of plywood, flip it over, you know what I mean? You see a blue tarp, look underneath it. You're out here all the time?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, it's going to be up to us.
Yeah.
Nobody else is searching, you know what I mean? And you're out here driving around. You have been. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's not a waste of time to keep your eyes open, you know? Okay, love your XJ. I'm a TJ man myself, but more room. Have a great day, So, I don't know if you heard her, but he says we're out here all the time. She says we're always looking. So, that's really nice, right? So, there's good people out here. So, yeah. They'll go further up that wash than we did. It's easier in a four-wheel drive vehicle because you don't have to worry about the sand so much. So there's no fence here, you guys. So I'm gonna get up high a little bit and really just take a look. So I will show you really quick how tough it is to go very far here, you know? Like if you're gonna, like this is the Arizona desert, you guys. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go this way, right? Start going this way, and like, there's your first obstacle. You try to go around. Whoops! Don't want to touch that one. And then, you know, I guess you could sort of make your way for a ways. But if it's nighttime, can't see this stuff very well. If you're gonna hide something, it's not gonna be that far off the road. And this is even a little more open than it normally is. But yeah, I made the mistake of touching one of these the other day just to like test it. Man, it took like 2 weeks for the barb to fester and come out of my finger. Anyway, yeah, we're still rolling, you guys. Like I say, this is your search, you know. This is my 5th, for those of you who haven't been on board before, this is my 5th trip searching for Nancy Guthrie, you guys. This is the 5th time I've been here. Look at that abandoned, is that an abandoned house? Place looks hell of abandoned. No, there's a truck. This is my 5th trip out here. And then each trip I've searched 3-4 days. It takes me 1,000 miles to get here. 12-hour drive, 1,000 miles to get home. And the first time I went, I didn't really know what I was doing. I've been exploring before, but searching for missing people is sort of new. Like, you have to rethink your mindset. And each time I've come back, I think I've refined my system a little better. Got better with the map of this area. And then before I was just, let me go here, let me go there, let me go there. Now I just squared it off 2 mile by 2 mile sectors. And it's not an infinite number of sectors. You could, if I lived here, if I was like those folks, I lived here, I could, you know, you could cover a lot more ground than have to drive 1,000 miles to California. And so right now, I don't have any, I'm standing on my feet, you guys. You see how I'm standing up? And then, look at this. You got cactus on you right there, right? It just wants to. You see that? I don't know if you can see it. Glad I wasn't barefoot. So anyway, yeah, standing up, and then sort of trying to look over the bushes. If you're in a car, you're not going to see anything. You're just looking at the road. So we'll do this 2 mile by 2 mile sector, and then I'll move on to the next one, and then just keep going, you know. Oh, I was talking about that, the ride we went on yesterday. I started that too late. I was on the bike for 50 miles yesterday. I was on the bike for 50 miles, and then I didn't get home till after dark. And then I get back, and then people were emailing me, hey, should have went further. Should have went way up there. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's easy to say that. Maybe I'll try to get back up there later this week. But this time I'll drive, and then unload, and then go up on the bike. The bike wasn't sounding good. I had like some mechanical problems. I had to fix those this morning. Motorcycle. Yeah. But anyway, it's nice country though, right? I mean, where else you have like a saguaro cactus in your front yard, you know? Got a split rail fence. I was at the thanks for the super chats, you guys. I appreciate it. I don't know if I can touch it. Oh, I'm trying to bring it up, but Robin Ray, thank you, Jim. God bless you. God bless you too, Robin. I was at the truck stop. There's like a truck stop up here, right? Pilot or Loves or whatever it is, and just looking at the cactus, and there was this little dog, like a poodle, and you could tell, I could read his mind practically. He's like this little, like a house dog, and he walks up to this bush, and he's gonna be on the bush, right? But that dog, he went up to that little bush, and he just touched it with his nose, just barely, slightly, just touch it, just like he wanted to see if it was a cactus, you know, if it was one of those, if it had spikes on it. Like, I'm not gonna be on this bush until I make double sure he's barely touched, just so it wouldn't stab him, but he would know if it's cactus. And I'm like, wow, that's a real Arizona dog there. I'm sure he's been stuck many times. Yeah, dogs are great, aren't they? Glad I have the snake boots. Yeah, you gotta clear everything, you know what I mean? Otherwise I go home and just like digging in the that wash. I go home, I'm like, you know what? I just want to make triple sure there's nothing in that wash. Bunch of clothes here. Interesting, sort of a jacket. I think I've been there a while though. Some sort of serape. And it's not related, although it's rained quite a bit. Maybe that's a $1,000 Native American blanket, right? I don't see a Walmart backpack. It's good for you to get off the bike, move around. Good exercise, you know? This is a little higher elevation than where I live. I think I'm up probably a couple thousand feet up here. Anyway, it looks like we're doing a big loop. Then we'll clear this whole section of desert, you guys. We got over here, it's all these ranches and fences. That's fine, right? I'm sure this low-life kidnapper doesn't have a big ranch. You never know, but those are the odds, right? Now as we get back towards town, we're getting more, you know, getting more fences, getting more people, getting less likely that we're going to find something flat, heavily fenced. So you just got to clear it out, you know? Check it off the map. Like I say, I've been gold prospecting. That road goes all the way through. I might check that. Let's take this up to the main road and then we'll go back that way. I've done a lot of gold prospecting. I have a little mine up in the Sierras. It's not really an official mine, just a place where I throw rocks and run a little sluice box. But what it is what I'm telling you is you have to dig like 100 holes. You have to dig, you have to move rocks. You dig down, you pan, like, oh, there's no gold nuggets there. So you move on to the next one. You dig and you pan and then, oh, there's nothing there. Then you go to the next one. You dig and you pan, you dig and you pan, and then nothing there. And then you go to the next one. Then eventually, after 100 holes, you find a gold nugget, you know? That's the same thing here. We got to dig a lot of holes. Oh, that's a road. I see another road, I almost get disappointed, like, oh my god, more searching out here. So we'll take it up to the main road, I guess. Let's see where we're at. Thanks everybody for coming along for the ride, I appreciate it. It's like, there's not many people out there. There's Alex and Jacob was searching. 857's out there. He's handing out some flyers, doing some good work. Arizona searcher. TJ Wheeler, that's you. TJ Wheeler's in our chat. That guy's a TJ Wheeler also. So much So yeah, so there's a good bit. You guys are blowing up the chat, hitting the likes, getting it out there. Maybe people see it on their recommended. Hey, watch this. People are out searching for Nancy, and it'll spark them, like, because there was a spark in me. Like, I was watching JLR, and I was watching Savannah, and that gave me the spark. You know, come out here and help, you know. Maybe it'll give somebody a spark. Somebody who you don't want just anybody to come out searching. It's like you say, it's rattlesnakes and poison oak, not poison oak, cactus, poison oak where I live, but yeah, you get it out there, maybe some more people will watch, and maybe they'll come out and help out, you know. That's what it's going to take. And you find her, it's $1 million, you guys, just like those flyers. It's like the flyers I was handing out. You find her, I'll give you $1 million. Oh, I see. It's like a little dirt bike track out here. And this is like where you could crash into all these tires. That's cool. Hey, thanks for the love and support, you guys. Like, people send me, PayPal me, like, you know, obviously I'm not in it for the money, because each trip costs, if you added up all the hours of putting into this, it's just, my family knows I'm crazy. Let's see, which way does this thing work? Let me take off the tip. Oh, there we go. It's not working. Maybe it's the wrong way, yeah? Sorry for the sucking sound, you guys. Yeah, run the track. Somebody supposed to run the track. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. It's pretty sandy though. I don't like sand. Hard packed dirt. I got a couple dirt tracks I run, but on a different bike, not this bike. That was great. Sorry for all that slurping. And that was nasty, right? Slurp, slurp, slurp. Thanks, Deb. Debbie just paid me $10 in Venmo. I was saying, like, I got people I'm I don't know, in the middle of the night, and then somebody PayPal's me $5. And I'm like, you know, $1 freaking helps this search, you know what I mean? Because it's the only reason I'm out here. Not the only reason I'm out here to search for Nancy, but it wasn't for the love and support, and you know, some people making some contributions to help defray the cost. I probably would have given up, you know what I mean? But now look at me, I got these sections quartered off. Serious about the hunt. We're gonna go back up to the cross dirt road, and then we can clear this whole desert. It's a big section. And somebody sent me $5 PayPal middle of the night, and I think, yeah, you know, maybe they watched and they're like, let me help Jim, and give him $5. And you know, it means a lot, honestly. You know, it really means a lot. Just, yeah, I'm not, like I say, I'm not a huge YouTuber getting $100 super chats every 10 minutes. I'm not, I just, you know, I don't know, this guy out here live streaming. I just fell on this live streaming that's very interesting. There's people ride along with me, and very, you know, give you compliments. I mean, who wouldn't like that, right? And then we get to look, even though we're looking for Nancy, we get to see things I've never seen before, right? I've never been to Tucson before in my life. I never saw a saguaro cactus. Is this the road? I don't think so. So we can take it up. We searched this. Let's take it up here, right? This guy's drunk. Okay, this is the crossroads, you guys. I think this will go all the way back over to our road, and then it looks like a good hiding place, doesn't it? Like someone could know, like I say, that's the first dirt road out of town, and you could turn left, come this way, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna be with your partner or whoever, and you're gonna say, hey, you see any headlights going that way? I say, no. See any headlights coming that way? No. Okay, we're by ourselves. Let's move into the desert. So I don't know. We'll when we get to some other areas, we'll try to do some house searches. You know, some search some barns, abandoned barns. We did that down in Nogales 1 or 2 trips ago. Is that 2 trips ago? 3 trips ago? I don't know. So once again, you got him standing up high, and then we can clear this whole section of desert. We'll move on to the next one, and we'll go back into town too. I got more stuff to do in town. I want to hand out some more flyers. Get out there on the streets. We can get a lot of people saying, hey, $1 million, stir something up, you know. Yeah, very interesting. Is that the road we came in on? It'll go to the freeway. We'll keep going this way a little ways because it looks more likely. So yeah, you guys out here, there is no cell signal. We're on Starlink this whole way. So signal might break up a little bit, you know, but for the most part I think it's pretty clear. It's on the back of the bike, and like you see it in the advertisement, they angle it to the south and put it in a big field where there's no trees, and so we just throw it on the back of the motorcycle, and my big frame is like blocking the signal. So yeah, it's all houses in here, you guys. This that guy says this probably is a waste of time through here. We'll take a look since we're out here. We'll clear these areas. Now that the bike's running good again. No, this is our street. South Willmot Road. It's okay, you guys, so, you know, we did a big ride. We went as far as this road went. We went left multiple miles all the way to the next road and then come back here. So this is what it takes, you know. Nobody else is out here. The Cajun Navy's not coming. We'll take it up to the car, okay? Uh-oh. Hopefully, I've got a frozen screen here. I don't know what's going on. Hey, you guys, let me know in the chat if you're still receiving this feed. You can just give me a yes or so, because my screen is frozen on my phone. So so give me a yes if you are still receiving my signal. Yes, 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 yes. It's fine on our end. Wow, that's great. Yeah, see me? I've got the blue circle of death. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, chocolate chip pants. Exactly, yeah, these are the old chocolate chip pattern camo. So, yeah, so that was the area I wanted to search, you guys. But, you know, since we're out here, we can sort of go left on this road, and then we'll just see if there's some more potential areas, you know. So, I think I got a green light. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this road's sort of similar, you know, you could hide somebody along this road, I guess. Although the direction would probably be coming the opposite way. But I like all these pull-offs, you know. The fact that this is a wide road, it'd be easy to pull off, throw something under a bush or a tree, you know what I mean? Flash flood area. I don't think it's going to flood today. So we'll go along this road. We searched the main area I wanted to search, and then but this is good too. But I really want to be over there, honestly, because they'd probably be coming this direction. Why don't we could take it up a ways and then come back and search that side. Oh man, I don't need to leave this alone completely. Hold on. Can't make up my mind. I wish I could get a screen. My screen is all messed up. Yeah. I like the other side better. I hate to waste time. Whoa. Oh, what's wrong with this thing? I think it's detecting like my oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. It was these little rubber bands. They touch the screen, and then it's like it wants. Oh, he wants me to pause. Jim, this is the bike ride. Okay, what we're gonna do, you guys, we're gonna take it up there a little ways, and then see if there's any of those dirt roads that go off. And if not, I'll search that ditch on the other side of the road over there. Okay. And then, yeah, people say it's a waste of time. Don't worry about it. They're gonna think waste of time when I go home with $1 million. As they sit, eating more chips, drinking soda. Oh, there's a waste of time. Why doesn't he just sit on the couch, eat chips, soda, like the rest of us? I don't think this light is going to turn for me. I might just have to run it. No, here we go. So you guys, we just went for a 60-mile-an-hour run, and you saw it. We came all the way from Winton, or whatever the heck it is, all the way down. Now we're in the town of Sahuarita, right? And you look, how many roads went, there's no road, right? You say, oh, you could be anywhere, you're in the middle of the desert. There's no road though, you can't even get out there. There's a fence the whole way. We did that whole run. There's only a limited number of roads out here, you guys, you got to search, you know. So I didn't really come to search this. I want to search that road back because it's long, it's great. But we'll just go down here just because we've never been here before. We'll just take a look how they live in Sahuarita. But yeah, so there's big expanses of desert that don't need to be searched because there's nobody out there. They figure it's fenced, it's these sandy washes. There's nothing here, you guys. We'll take it back up. Now I'm just driving around aimlessly, which I don't like to do. I like to go back and then do my grid search. So we'll go up to this yellow sign up here and just go back to our grid search. I liked on the other side of that road we were just on was there was a ditch. On the other side of the road there was a ditch. You could put something in that ditch and people wouldn't see it for like a year. So we'll take it back that way and we'll ride that ditch. And then as you saw, there was one road. We'll take that one road. And then I'll have to reevaluate. I have to go back to my maps and take a look. These power line roads are always interesting. I hate to get off track, but let's just take this power line road. Hi, horsey. We'll just see if these are always interesting, you know. I don't want to go there. Private property, no trespassing, but this is an area, you know, go out there. There are some areas in the desert that look really places you'd really like to search, but I don't really, it's posted, so but someone wouldn't hide something out there, going across the fence, through the sign, because they just don't want some landowner to come up on you with a shotgun, say, hey, what the hell are you doing out here, you know? So yeah, we'll go back, we'll take that Sahuarita road, and then we'll take the other side road, because if I could see them coming out of town on a sort of a main road, going off a side road, and then yeah, rather than going through fences, I don't know, just trying to think logically, you know, trying to narrow down the search possibilities, search areas. Look at these nice little horses. Hi, horsey. Wow, it's silver, Hi-O silver, and then like a little pony. Try not to scare them. So yeah, so anybody viewing late, Exploring with Jim channel, we're out here searching the desert for Nancy Guthrie. So it may seem like I'm just driving on endlessly, but I've actually got a map and I have 2 mile by 2 mile grid set up. So I'm trying to take off these 2 mile by 2 mile grids. When it go through them, I'm cross hatching them. And tips, you can send tips to exploringwithJim@yahoo.com. So just reading the chat, nobody's even listening. But you can send tips to exploringwithJim@yahoo.com. If you'd like to help defray the cost of the search, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, they're all Exploring with Jim, one word, Exploring with Jim. So I think it's in the description. And then the most important thing is tips, ideas, yeah, and that's exploringwithJim@yahoo.com. Getting a lot of emails, getting a lot of tips. I really enjoy it. Ann is reminding me to drink water. So you know what, I'm gonna take Ann's advice. It is hot, you guys. It wasn't supposed to be so hot today. Maybe it's cooler in Tucson, but hotter here, I don't know. So I may be slurping, so. Somebody just made the comment, I'd love to see a rattlesnake in the desert. Go back to my live stream on searching El Diablo. I almost stepped on a rattlesnake out there, you guys. It's crazy. Yeah, go back to the live stream, searching El Diablo. And that's one of the reasons I got these rattlesnake leggings. Hopefully you can see them. These are rattlesnake proof. The damn snake chaps is what they're called. And they got the snake proof boots too. So yeah, so you can see a rattlesnake in the desert there. We'll probably find another one. I wouldn't doubt it when we get off on the out on foot again. I wouldn't doubt it. We'll find some place to search on foot, but right now we're clearing off this area. Please check bunkers. What bunkers? There's no bunkers. Somebody keeps spamming in chat. Please check bunkers. What bunker? A fallout shelter? A bomb shelter? A bunker? What the hell's a bunker? Archie bunker? I'll search a bunker. I know there are some, like there's some missile silos. There's some missile silos. Maybe, sorry, yeah, just trying to get my stuff organized here. Yeah, I know. I'm looking in the mirror while you're looking at the ground. Sorry about that. So we'll take it back up this road here, you guys. Like I say, this whole big area desert. We rode this, and then down there's town. So, I mean, there's so many people wandering in these towns. There's like a lot of people wandering around. They'd have found her a long time ago. And if there's a backpack, ski mask, gun, believe me, man, they pick it up. I've been in Tucson I got to know this place sort of well, but I've been out on the streets, you know. So I've sort of tried to learn where things could possibly still exist. So once again, yeah, so here we go. We're gonna start a search on the side of this Sahuarita Road. It's like this ditch over here. Very interesting. Try to watch my mirrors for Country Club Road. Okay. We'll let the cars go by. So I could easily see someone out on this road at night. No headlights for miles ahead, no headlights behind, and then take something off to the side. So that's just sort of the logic. And we're just clearing these roads, you know. Later we'll move on to another area. find the right spot, you know what I mean? And then, like I say, there's so many missing people out there. Why is Jim, Exploring with Jim, spending so much time here? Come help search for, you know, my aunt or whoever. Well, you know what? This is sort of the case that's got everybody's attention. This is like, if we can bring one person home, maybe this can be it. Although, you know, honestly, you guys, I help search for polyclass. I help search for a couple of the missing people. I don't do it all the time, but you know, once every 10 years, whatever. And the search is not organized. It's like when I went to search for polyclass, they had this big room, and the sheriff was there, and he had maps and volunteers, and they were assigning areas to people. I think we can search this area pretty quick, actually. And I came here, there's nothing like that. In Petaluma, there are posters all over town. Poster of the perp, poster of polyclass, Willmot Road, somebody was offering a $250,000 reward. And I'm just searching this ditch, you guys. They clear this road. It's a long, straight desert road. That's where like, I'm listening to these police officers, FBI guys. They say they dump things along the side of main roads. So I don't know, man. I'm just going on what the experts say. And then, yeah, so back to polyclass. Yeah, they had posters on every pole. People had them on the backs of their cars. People had the posters in the backs of their cars. They volunteers driving around. They were in the back of the window. Came to Tucson. I'm like, okay, where do the volunteers go? No, the sheriff called off the search. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, there's no search. No search. So, yeah. There's always, the polyclass was found like that underneath a piece of wood, but there's nothing under that wood I can see from here. Yeah, there's no search. Oh, okay. Where's the posters? Oh, there's no posters. Oh. And not only that, you can't search. You need a permit. And then call the sheriff's department. We'll take your fingerprints. Maybe you can become a volunteer and pick up trash on the side of the highway. Oh, okay. But what about Nancy? Don't worry about it. And then there was, I helped go look for Kylie Rodney, right? Man, what a mess that was. The Kylie Rodney thing was. Now this is very interesting, you guys. Look at this place. This is, when you're out here, you never know what you can find. Like, this looks to me like BLM land on each side of the road. No fences. The thing about BLM land, a lot of times it's just the wild, wild west, you know? People come out here and live, dump. And locals, they sort of know about it. They know about the local BLM land sections. You just tell, you know? It's been around enough open range where you just sort of smell it. Oh, back to Kylie Rodney. Yeah, Kylie Rodney, whoa, this sand is a killer. You can stay out of this. get up high. This is more legit of a, you know, once in a while you come upon areas where you can see, we're standing up right now, you guys. Looking out into the desert a little bit. It would most likely be a little further, you know what I mean? Away from the intersection. Take it up just wait, hold on. Yeah, because it'd be too close to the intersection. You wouldn't pull off here. I'm no expert, but I just saw that. It's just cardboard or something. You get stuck in the sand again over that. We'll take it up a little ways. It would be more logical, you know. Where you look behind you, no headlights. Ahead of you, no headlights, you know. It's got to be logical about this stuff. You got to think like a criminal. Precaution, explosives. What? Is that explosives? Caution, former military area, do not. Yeah, okay. Let's look for some hand grenades, huh? Yeah, see, this area is the dumping ground, you guys. I think we found it. You know what I mean? Here's another one of those very, very rare original Navajo blankets. So, like I say, this case of the last known witch. She was killed in yeah, backpack. She was killed in Nevada, and they took her to a dump. They dumped her where they dump things, you know. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't match. And then, so that's where, like, known dumping areas, like the locals, maybe they know, oh yeah, dump the couch out there. And they're like, oh, we dumped the couch out there. We know where to dump things. So we'll just check this out. This looks legit to me. Oh, Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney, the Kylie Rodney case. I went out to search for Kylie Rodney. Actually, I got there a day late, but I'd have found her. I mean, it's so obvious. She's right, she's right where I was gonna go. In the water, right off the road. Man, you know what? I guess we're finding more of these, whoa, hold on. More smuggler backpacks? Possible. It's not Odyssey. What's the name of that backpack? I'll know it when I see it. Yeah, this so we've sort of stumbled upon the dumping area just south of Tucson, you guys. And we'll just have a good look, you know what I mean? We drove those long roads searching for something that has potential for dumping, you know what I mean? And then be careful of these damn rattlesnakes, you know? There's the comforter. Man, I'm glad I have snake boots. Oh, Kylie Rodney. Yeah, go search for Kylie Rodney. Man, posters. Volunteers driving everywhere. Ryan Upchurch. Ryan Upchurch. He 100,000 award. Cat is like a very expensive car, and I saw that, and I'm like, man, let's go search. I was already gonna go up there, but I'm not saying I'm a bounty hunter or anything, but man, we've definitely stumbled on this more of this smuggling route stuff, you guys. Look at these. These are smuggling route backpacks. Look at this camouflage. So cartels must come through here. Whoa, look at the size of that bone. What the heck kind of bone is that? That's like a mastodon or something. Yeah. It's like a real animal. Hold on, you guys. I think I just want to be a little better prepared, you know what I mean? Okay. Right on. So, being this smuggling route and everything, you guys, I think I'll leave my right hand glove off, and then if you know what I mean. I don't know if you don't know what I mean, but it's okay. Just I got my right hand is free. Just in case, you know. So yeah, this looks like the high traffic area here. I mean, if you're gonna dump, people know where to go to hide things off the beaten track, you know. And then this is the place. Oh, there's my mastodon bone. What the heck kind of bone is that? You know, one thing about Arizona, there's no trees. I mean, we got the Starlink going, and nothing about. God, I hate driving through these brushes. It's probably gonna have like okay, we're sort of out of the area now, just following some blind wash. I don't know how these turn out. They go forever. Follow our trail. follow the trail so much I go through that bush again. Where was I? Oh yeah, Kylie Rodney. Yeah, that was a legit search. Whole town turned out. Ryan Upchurch offered $100,000 in a brand new Hellcat. And of course, who were they found by? Who was she found by? A YouTuber, right? Not that I didn't really consider myself a YouTuber, just small potatoes. Man, this area needs a major cleanup, you know what I mean? Got to get some volunteers out here. But yeah, it looks like we got like 3,000 people in the chat. Hey, let you guys know what I'm doing. I'm out here searching for Nancy Guthrie. And then what I've done is I've squared off like 2 mile by 2 mile sectors. And then we did a big section over there, and it was mostly like you know, houses and stuff like that. And then we did a blast down a road over here. Man, I'm glad I got snake boots on, you know. This is worse than El Diablo. Yeah, you get a big screen TV. Anyway, yeah, we'll keep it moving. Yeah, I don't want to stay in one place here too long. You know what I mean? With all those smugglers' backpacks and hold on. So yeah, there was a different search for Kylie Rodney. Man, what a mess. That was, I don't know if you remember, if you're watching Ickmail and Upchurch, and people were accusing Ickmail of something to do with, that's, you know, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, having something to do with the disappearance of Kylie Rodney. Is like so stupid. People get onto these theories. I mean, the guy lives 1,000 miles away, I think he lives in Florida or something. I don't know where he lives. But it just, so you guys, so it looks like we got this, we're out here now. We got this area sort of search and sort of this. So this was the first road, and I think I'll go this way just a little ways, and then that, and then we'll go here. So out of all the areas we've searched together, desert wise, this looks like a dumping ground, you know what I mean? And then like I say, missing people have been found in sort of the similar situation in these dumping grounds. So I don't know, I'm just trying to do cross lines through a 2x2 2 mile by 2 mile sector. So we'll try this a little ways. Looks like there's been some ATVs through here recently. We're just looking for something off the side, you know. The bucket's suspicious. Everything's suspicious to me anymore. I'd hate to get dumped out here, you know what I mean? What a terrible end. But if we find something, we'll bring them home, you know what I mean? You're not going to do it by posting on Exploring with Jim's chat, this is a waste of time. You're not going to find anything, you know what I mean? People are doing that, this guy's wasting time. He's wasting everybody's time. Well, I'm trying to do something. don't know why that got to me. Which, that's just what trolls want, right? So I guess this is a former military base, is that what they said? Okay, it's too sandy, you guys. These people would need an ATV to go through here. Look at this cactus, right? Look at that stuff. Man. I guess supposedly my snake boots will stop cactus too. Be a long walk out of here. I can make it, I got plenty of water. Whoa, it's sandy. Feels like I got 2 flat tires. This is gonna be the same. More BS. Yeah, I don't want to tell you what I'm looking for, you guys, because I don't want to think about it. Mostly household trash, you know. People are too lame to take their trash to the dump, so they come out here and think, oh, it'll be fine, I'll just dump my trash out here. I mean, that's really Father Christmas. Come on, Tucson, do better. Your kitchen. Somebody left their kitchen right there. Maybe their bathroom, I'm not sure. This is stronger road here. Thing is, you want, uh-oh. Hold on. You wind around. Oh, how am I gonna turn around? Have to get off the bike and push, I guess. You, what are you gonna say? I don't know, I'm sure. I just want to look and see what these tires are hiding, you know what I mean? You see something like that, like cardboard and stuff, and then tires on top. You gotta take a look, right? Wish I had my pick. It's just too much to carry. My other glove, sorry. Yeah, you see, like, you know, a pile, and then cardboard, and then tires on top of that to keep it down. Probably nothing but you guys. I want to catch my breath. And pushing the bike. The only reason people would be out there is for nefarious reasons. You know, Alyssa said that, and man, I agree with Alyssa. Let's get some water, you guys. Honestly, I wish I'd have brought more. Thanks for being on along with the ride with me, you guys. It's like it really, honestly, makes me feel good that you guys are out here with me. Now, someone could probably go back and, like, you know, look at the Google Earth. Remember, I was in Sahuarita, whatever the heck that was. Came down Sahuarita Road, and then I turned right into like BLM land, and then down this dirt road. So I think you guys can find me, you know what I mean? Please go back to the blue tarp. All right, I looked at the blue tarp. The blue tarp was shredded. Okay, the blue tarp was sort of shredded. There was nothing under the blue tarp. Let's just go underneath this real quick, you guys. Probably nothing. Somebody just didn't want their stuff to blow away. But you got to look under things like this, right? It might be a rattlesnake freaking den. Might be a javelina under here. It might just be a pile of cardboard, you know what I mean? Looks like it could be a hole under that. Nah, there's no hole under that. All right, on to the next one. But this stuff has to be looked at, right? We'll put it back the way it was. Why, I don't know. But I'll do that. Welcome to Tucson. Ah, it's heavy. Thick rubber. My bike doesn't die. Oh, we were going down this road, right? Uh-oh, nails. Yeah, I saw that. I said, uh-oh, I want to turn around. You see something piled and then tires on top. You know, that's just like, you guys may think I'm just riding, but believe me, my eyes are scanning, you know what I mean? I'm looking the whole time. This is a dumping area, you guys. Man, if you need to dump something in Tucson, you know where to go, I guess, huh? Ah, it's just nothing. It's almost looked like rotting flash over here. I just saw that from a distance, but it's just rotting cactus, you know? Honestly, this is probably what, you know, anyway, I don't want to say it. But at least we're out here looking, you know. And then this area takes a lot of work because it's wide open. This is where I need the Cajun Navy, you know what I mean? This is what I need there. I got teams of volunteers. I got retired police officers, drones, dogs. I could sure use the help. Right on. I don't want to tell anybody else what to do. People are telling me what to do. They're telling me, Jim, you didn't dig deep enough. Go back to that spot and dig more. Oh, okay. you come and dig? Sorry, just getting a little. Okay, it looks like the road sort of, you know, it would be at the end of the road, right? Man, this place needs a freaking cleanup. I'm a little far away from the bike, you guys. Hopefully you don't lose the signal, but let's see if we find some rattlesnakes. This hasn't been moved in years. There's nothing there. Wonder how far this goes. Yeah, I thought that was a purse. Anyway, it's getting hot. When you're out here, you guys, you never want to turn off your motorcycle, you know? You turn it off, you can't get it started again. And then you have to make a decision. Do I try to push it out? Or do I walk? Maybe a long push. And then it's like four-wheel drive only in here. I don't think I can get my truck in here. You have to push it to where it's as far as you get your truck. Darn it, that sand. All right, we went to the end of that road. And we'll do the next one. There's only like 3. There's like a Y intersection. But, yeah, I gotta keep scanning. Hopefully we got some eagle eyes and some hawk eyes in here, you know what I mean? See anything, you guys. If it was just a person out here, we were over there, and there's a pile of tires. If there was just a person out there with no clothing, it'd be so hard to find because it'd be, you know, bleached by the sun. And man, do we search this already? I don't think so. You know, man. There's a blue tarp way over there. Underneath the bush, I can walk over there to ride. Yeah, like I say, you guys, so town, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the Catalina Mountains right there. That's town there. Nancy's over there. And then it's solid houses, 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 and it sort of ends like where we were. And then, so this would be like if you're gonna come out, let's go out to the desert, like, come this way, and then you end up here. So that's why I'm here searching here. So that's the logic. Yeah, I appreciate you guys like coming along for the ride. Let's go look at that blue tarp, see if I can go through there without getting cactus in my hand. My new tires can handle just about anything. Man, what a freaking mess. Except nails. That's the only thing that would mess me up is nails. I'd like to see a rattlesnake bite one of these tires. Yeah, is this the blue tarp you guys are talking about? Yeah, it's shredded. This is one I saw earlier too, so. I don't know how it looks on camera, so we'll just Get off the bike. It's heavy. I don't know why it's so heavy. Nothing. So like I say, you got to dig 100 holes until you find a gold nugget when you're gold prospecting. When you're metal detecting, you dig it's nail, 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 bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap, flip flop, flip flop, flip top, flip top. Penny, 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 penny. I'm saying too old, you guys. I don't know what a human vertebrae looks like. It looks about the right size. I mean, this is a tailbone, right? The coccyx vertebrae, thoracic, lumbar. No, it goes the other way. I don't know. I think that's the thoracic, lumbar, something in coccyx vertebrae. I don't know. It's been a long time since I took biology. But I'm saying it's too old, you guys. Why am I saying that? Let me look at the chat. Let me see what you guys think. Maybe there's experts in here, right? Yeah, you know, everybody, it's too old, you guys. I'm telling you, it's too old. Okay, how do I know it's too old? I would call, if I thought this is Nancy Guthrie, you guys, if I thought this was, I would call in like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? I would call in 2 seconds. She's been missing for 2 months, you guys. This we're talking about multiple years old, okay? Why do I know that? I'm not an expert, so I can't say I actually know that. But I've been on like where deer have been killed before, right? Where the hunters abandon the deer. And hunting season is about, you know, in my area, I think it was September. I'm up in that area in like late October, November. And there's deer carcasses, okay? The deer carcasses are about 2 months old, which would be, if there's a body out here that's been out here for 2 months, it would be about the same age. The ribs, on a 2-month-old deer carcass, the ribs here, there's still like sinew. Like you see coyotes would take with their teeth and rip and pull every piece of flesh off of those ribs. And the ribs would still be intact. And they would be like, you'd see like the teeth marks with the dragging their teeth across, just trying to get every bit of flesh, okay? The skin, they don't eat the skin is still there. They eat everything out of the skin. And it stink like a high heaven. A 2-month-old deer carcass laying, you would just be like puking, literally. The smell goes into the soil. So, and then, so that's a 2-month-old deer carcass. Wait, I just heard something. Hold on. You don't want to get too focused, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's okay. But, So if you look at this, the marrow's totally gone. It's been bleached and so it's old, you guys. It's not a call in. It's not a call. My thing's leaking. So whether I convince the chat or not, you know what? This is the Exploring with Jim channel. It's not your channel, and that's my call on that skeleton. But it's very interesting. I don't know about the size. If somebody wants to like Google Lens it and then say like, what does this come from? But it's not a human that's been out here for 2 months. I tell you that right now, 100%. But it just shows we're not missing anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, do you see a skull? Do you see a burn pit? See, that's why I like you guys. Let's scan this area better, right? So, yeah, burn. That's why I like the chat. I like to read the chat. You guys have great ideas. See, I'm not as... You can be as smart as you think you are, but you're not going to be as smart as 4,000 people in the chat at the same time. You know what I mean? I just don't want my butt. Oh. Let me, that's fine. It's running. If it dies, I'm going to be in trouble. So let's do a scan. So you're right. Look at this, you guys. We got a lot more bones. So... But this is different. That's a larger, like, that's like a cattle bone, okay? I know that. This is like the boneyard. Maybe they're doing Santeria out here or something. See, there's more bones here. They'd be like, don't touch it. Also, burn pits, like this stuff is not burned. Thanks so much for coming along with me, you guys. I appreciate it. I wouldn't want to do it. It's like I have it's almost like I have people with me. You know, I'm out here all by myself, like miles in this desolate wasteland where there's smugglers' backpacks and it's animal. Here's like one of those mastodon bones again. Bike sounds like it's gonna die. Don't die. You guys, the bike sounded like it was gonna die, you guys, and I just don't want that to happen. Making the executive decision that that is not human, or if it is, it's old. And I don't want my bike to die out here, you guys. So I've had some trouble with this thing lately. But we'll look for a skull from the back of the motorcycle. I know it's more noisy. That almost looked like a skull for a second. Not a rock. I don't know what the hell that is. It's like a petrified cow brain or something. Weird. This place is giving me the creeps. I'm not giving up on it though. I'm calling that location, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't see a skull. It's too old. There's like a dog jaw. A lot of animal bones. But it just goes to show we're definitely searching, you know what I mean? So let's go to the next place. They're gonna be like, oh my god, he's leaving. Well, you know what am I gonna do? Look, there's more animal bones here. There's definitely bones here. But that's just too old, you guys. I'm sorry. If I thought there was a 1% chance, half of a percent chance, believe me, I'd be on the phone. If I could get a signal, I think I get a... Anyway, thanks to the... Whoa, I want to see that too. Anyway, thanks to the person that says, go look at the blue tarp. Huh. I don't know who you were in the chat, but then I saw the blue tarp and I went over there. And then, was that the blue tarp? Oh, there's so many blue tarps out here. Okay, the bike sounds okay again. We'll get off it for a minute. It starts to die though. You just want to be out here kicking a motorcycle. I need a new bike. I think we looked at this, right? Whoa, there, you wanted a skull. There's your skull. Dog. Coyote, javelina, I don't know. This place is sketchy. Go that way? Yeah, we did. I remember this. Okay. We'll turn around here. Yeah. Man, I better check my tires for nails after this, huh? Now, we searched that side of the road in, so we'll be on this side going out, right? We went to the end of the road over there, you guys. I remember that can, though. Huh, look at my motorcycle tracks. I've been here before. Hey guys, very interesting. Look at Smuggler's bundles right there. Looks like that's for sleeping in the desert. I'm not gonna go mess with it, but that's definitely, you can see that. So that's what those carpets are for. You know those what I said, an Indian blanket, that is for smugglers to sleep in the desert as they walk across the desert. And evidently they left them there, and then maybe they're getting picked up here. So maybe that explains the bones. They're out there barbecuing. Like I say, it's not a good place to have a motorcycle breakdown on you, right? was interesting. Yeah, that's why I call it the Exploring with Jim channel, right? Man, we'll look for another road like that, huh? There might be another road going in. Feels good to be on tarmac though. Whoa! After being in this, like this sketchy dumping ground, all I want to know is where the hell's the Cajun Navy? I bet the smugglers walk right over there, like probably within view of the road. Probably a trail right over there. Nancy's over there, they'd find her already. I gotta post, you know what we should post? I'll find the Smuggler's Trail and I'll post my $1 million reward posters at the entrance. I should put them over by the their sleeping bags. I don't have any with me, otherwise I would. Man, people live in here? These are mailboxes. They got smugglers walking across their property. Let's see if we can see the trail, the Smuggler's Trail. So over here you guys, we've got fence, right? And then over here is like that section of BLM land, remember? I guess this is an old army base? I don't know. Oh, I was just trying to drink some water as I ride. I put that spinal column on the camera, and the first comment's call the FBI, call the FBI, call the FBI. Hey, you're probably right. I don't know, but anyway, we'll just take it up here just a little ways, okay? It's almost. I've been working on this project since 7 o'clock in the morning, you guys. Getting up early, getting all my stuff charged up, working on the motorcycle. Oh my God. That's a Smuggler's Trail right there, probably. Just post a, maybe here, maybe they walk through the wash. No, it's hard to say. Here. Take it just a little ways up here. Well, I'll turn around like the next houses here. They're not putting anything on the other side of that house. Yeah, they found that lady in Nevada. We'll tell this person, right? Hey, hey, not much. I'm just out looking for, there's a missing woman, Nancy Guthrie. As you drive around, just look off the side of the road, you know. You see some hair out of the dirt. It's a $1 million reward.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, $1 million. You find her, it's $1 million, dude. You gotta call the FBI. But as you drive around, just keep an eye out, okay? Because that's what I'm doing. Thanks, man. I love your rig.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Looks new. Tires look great. All right, have a good one, brother. Bye. Okay. Anyway, just gotta tell everybody. I don't think you even heard of it. Anyway, he came from that way. I'll go this way. If he's riding around here, he'll take a look. He said, "Well, $1 million." We'll yeah, the Smuggler's blanket's very interesting. Like 4 blankets there. Maybe that's a campsite. They walk all the way there, the camp there, and then there were those backpacks all over the place. I don't know if you remember, maybe it didn't come out on the video, but I was near Nogales, and then I found another one of those locations. There was a pile of smugglers' backpacks, like 4 feet high. Carpet shoes, all these shoes made of carpet, so they don't leave footprints in the desert. And then and the pile of backpacks, and then on top of the backpacks were rocks, like they placed rocks so the backpacks wouldn't blow away or something, or the border patrol would find them. I don't know. That's Pima County. That's right, in Pima County. Who's the sheriff of Pima County? Welcome to Pima County. No searching. I know why there's no searching. You guys, check it out. Why is there no searching? Because we're gonna find stuff like this. No, don't go out there in the desert. I don't know, man. I think I'm starting to get hungry and I'm starting to get grumpy. Hold on. It just, you know, you drive and then you see it. It looks like a leg in a bag, you know. I know, it sounds crazy. It just, yeah. You see how it's looking at it like a leg right there. It's not. It's just a bag with a knot in it. See, that was the foot. Just out of the corner of my eye, I saw the foot. Anyway. Getting punchy after being out there in that dumping area, man. I don't know, I think I searched it pretty good. Found some skeletons. You know, suitcase thrown off the side of the road. Open every suitcase. Man, you know, I found a couple and opened them up. They were just closed, you know, trash. But yeah, it makes sense. These people are all passing each other, like in a passing lane. I'm in a hurry. There's a dirt bike. I go on and off road, so if I'm just looking for a suitcase or something, you know, as we're going back to the car. All these Saturday drivers. If that was me driving, I'd be looking over here. One eye on the road, one eye off the road. It's funny, it's my 5th trip, and then, like, you can come like this. First you come on a lark. come like just on a lark, like you have to go search. Pretty soon, you like turn into the searcher, you know. I never ever seen a John Wayne movie, The Searcher. Yeah, shit. I hate stopping on this road. I'll wait till there's no cars, we'll just turn around. There we go, that's safer than backing up. Yeah, the John Wayne movie, The Searchers. Like, you turn into the searcher. And then you go home, and then you're like, I'm supposed to be searching. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Thought I saw something in here somewhere. I don't know. I'm standing up now, I'm taking a better look. Yeah, just an old rip bag. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. It's caught on a branch, there's nothing in it. That ditch though, something in that ditch. No one would see it but us. And like I say, this is like, the town's right over here. This is all private, fenced. It's a natural spot. You'd be out here, say, oh, there's no headlights for miles that way. No headlights for miles the other way. You know you can pull off and do something. But the question is, would you know even though there's a ditch here at night? I don't know. Brakes are quick. Oh, there's somebody. Come on, I need help. Look at this guy. See this guy down the middle of the road out there. Oh, he lost something off his car. He wants to talk. You want to ride back up? Huh? You want to ride back up?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. See if you want to ride to your car. Right on, brother.
I appreciate
it. You can make it. You look like you're in shape. That fell off?
It was part of
You know what? Look at that particle board with sort of a cheap plastic veneer. You're better off with that. You know what I mean? Great day, brother. On a truck. There's a little tunnel there. They'd never know it though. I'm not going to do that. I was going to look in that culvert, but who would even know it's there except for us? Looking in the brush here, you guys. I don't know, it's going by pretty fast for the GoPro. I wish I had like a zoom lens so you guys could really see better, you know? Maybe I'll look into that. No outlet. I bet. Looking for suitcases, you know, anything. desk. I'm like, oh yeah, cheap plastic for near particle board. One does sure. That Amish furniture is really great, isn't it? I don't know if you guys like been one of those Amish stores, man, made out of like solid oak. Made in the USA, I think. At least that's what the label says. I went to this, they have this Amish store in Berkeley, California. Drove miles to get to this place. And man, I was not disappointed. Oh, just fields of this quarter sawn oak with real brass hardware. You can buy it right there. They load it in your truck for you, or you have it delivered. Man, what a great place. That's where this guy needs to go. Go use some of the Amish. Expensive though, right? Little end table's like $800. I don't know. That's nuts. Anyway, where's Nancy, right? I sort of thought he did want to ride back to his truck. The way he's like waiting for us. Or maybe because I was on the side of the road, he thought I wanted to talk to him. That's possible. Anyway, we're almost to our truck. I don't see anything here, guys. And then, look at this, a skateboarder's dream, right? Uh-oh. That's a skateboarder's dream. They're right in front of the cop. Be like, you're, I give you a ticket. That was a mistake. He's turning though. Man, sorry, I'm tired. Right on. Yeah, dirt biker's dream. Okay, guys. I'm back at the car. I did this huge search, like all the way over there. Way this direction, way that direction. We found some very interesting places over here. If someone is positive that's a human skeleton, you know, I don't know. I'll take law enforcement back there. You know, no question about it. But just when you're in the desert, you just find a section of backbone. You know, honestly, it's not unusual, okay? I've been out here a lot, not this area, but other areas. I find like deer skeletons, I find coyote all the time, you know? It feels like a human rib cage to me, and then, okay, so, yeah, I know we found that. But if I had any inkling, honestly, I'd be on top of it, okay? So, yeah, that's all I'd say in that matter, you guys. So someone says I googled it was animal bones, you know. Okay, well, I hope that's true. Yeah, thank you, Jim, for searching. You're very welcome. I'm not going to turn the bike off, honestly, because I still got to load it, and I might need to drive it up on the car. So, but I'm glad everything worked out. We're back at the truck. These are quite the adventure, you know that? It's definitely quite the adventure. Because we're going off-road. I'm going to areas I've never been before. I don't know what's there. It's pretty adventurous. And then you never know, the worst part would be like a vehicle breakdown. You have to walk. That would suck. But that didn't happen, right? So yeah, here's our I don't know if you can see, there's the rig. And anyway, you guys, I really appreciate you coming along for the ride. And I hope maybe I'll do another stream later today. It's only 2, but I gotta head back. It's Saturday traffic. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we can just go hand out some flyers in the afternoon, do something like that. I might do that offline. And I gotta go over the bike a little bit more. And I was having this problem. I don't know if you see it. This is my repair right here. I mean, you see it. This piece is like, it makes the bike shut off when the kickstand is up, and then it was malfunctioning. So this was my repair this morning, which it's easy to do, but it took like an hour to diagnose the problem. So I don't know. It's an old motorcycle. Oh, we got a visitor. What's up, bro? Yeah, it's my truck right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks so much for checking though, I appreciate it. All right, have a great day, yeah? So there you go. Are you good? That's the classic line. Yeah, so anyway, you guys, thanks for the super chat, thanks for the love and support, mostly thanks for the encouragement, and thanks for joining the channel. We've had you know, I got 3,000 people in the stream right now, but I'm done searching for this period of the search, so I'm not just gonna like bring you guys along and go eat lunch and go take care of your chores, whatever you need to do. I'll do that. I'll do the same thing. And but I'll be back, because we're in it to win it, you know what I mean? We're in it to win it. As winning is finding Nancy, you guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. And thank you so much for all your love and support. My gosh, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't be doing this, honestly. I would have done it the first couple trips, but you guys just joined with me, and you bought me the new tire when it blew up in the desert, and that was like my very first time, like, send me money, like, here, go buy yourself a new tire. I'm like, wow, this is great, you know? And then it brought me back, and then people emailing me, hey, when are you coming back? And I'm just glad you guys find value in what I'm doing. It's nice to have some value. Everybody needs yeah, thanks for making it all possible. I'll let you go do your chores. I did my chores for today, and every chat you guys put in, I'm gonna watch it later, you guys, and I'm gonna read through, and I see your names, and I see what everybody's saying, and even the people that say, hey, this is a big waste of time, and I appreciate everybody's support. So with that, I'm gonna be taking off. God bless you all. Thank you for all your love and support. We're in it to win it, and winning is bringing Nancy home. So I'm going to tell you, have a fantastic Saturday.